Taking a live look at Reagan National Airport tonight, where a snippet of air traffic control audio has garnered millions of views online. Two pilots can be heard meowing and barking at each other. While it's still unclear which airlines the pilots work for and which exact flights this happened on, you may ask, is it legal for pilots to joke around on the radio? News 4's Joseph Olmo spoke to a former air traffic controller who helps us understand what this is all about.
United 1678, runway 19 are cleared for takeoff.
This is what you typically expect to hear when listening to air traffic control.
America 2497, runway 19 are clear to land.
Flights getting cleared for takeoff and flights getting cleared to land. But this?
Meow. Meow.
You guys you need to be professional pilots.
Yeah, that actually happened here at DCA a couple of days ago. But in order to understand this story, you got to know a couple of things. Let's listen to it again.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, so when pilots talk over the radio, there are a bunch of different frequencies that they can use depending on where they are in their flight. One of those frequencies is known as guard. Guard is typically reserved for emergencies only, but it's monitored by everybody. Now, guard is pretty quiet most of the time, but every once in a while, you can hear something like this.
Meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Is it against the rules? Yeah, but doing 56 and a 55 is against the rules too, but doesn't really impact much.
That is Steve Abraham. He was an air traffic controller at New York's JFK Airport for nearly 3 decades. He was known for his fair share of banter over the years.
Which way would you like us to face?
Face the front, sir. If you're flying looking at the passengers, they get very concerned. The airplane was smart enough to get here, but getting to the ramp is the challenge.
So what does he think of the meowing and barking?
Certain people in the aviation profession, and I don't begrudge them this, expect it to be completely buttoned up 105% of the time. At the same token, I'm sure the people who are meowing and barking back and forth, they're incredibly professional.
Professional or not, the FAA says it is now investigating, telling NBC News that pilots are prohibited from engaging in non-essential conversations when they're below 10,000 feet, and that conversations must be related to the safe operation of the aircraft.
They were just having a momentary joke. Sometimes a little levity reduces tension.
I'm Joseph Olmo, News 4.